Chief Justice Madam Roxanne George, in a ruling handed down on the matter, declared that the senior police officer did not produce enough evidence to substantiate his claim that some officers on the list of promotions have disciplinary matters against them, and further that the Commission was acting unlawfully by promoting those officers in light of the fact that they are facing disciplinary charges. Madam George also related that she could not rule in Brutus's favor since it could amount to a usurpation of the Commission's authority. And I quote, "None of the reliefs sought can be granted," end quote, the Chief Justice said while delivering her ruling on Monday afternoon. Brutus had approached the High Court earlier this year, asking for it to declare that the proposed promotion of several officers at the end of 2020 was unlawful, since a number of those officers on the list allegedly has disciplinary charges laid against them. Brutus was contending that the officers should not be promoted and even asked the court to quash the promotion of a few officers, namely Edmund Cooper, Philip Azor, and Curly Simon, all senior superintendents of police. And I quote, "I would not quash their promotion," end quote, Justice George said in her ruling, but also urged that disciplinary matters be dealt with more expeditiously at the Commission. Meanwhile, Attorney General Anil Nandlal, in a missive dispatched to the media shortly after the Chief Justice's ruling, in response to a police promotions list which surfaced in the media, noted that, and I quote, "It must be made abundantly clear that nothing in the ruling rendered this afternoon by the learned Chief Justice, the Honorable Roxanne George, CCH, SC, in the case filed by Mr. Calvin Brutus, Senior Superintendent of Police, against the Police Service Commission and the Attorney General, gives legitimacy to the purported list of promotions issued by the PSC or any such list as suggested in certain segments of the press," end quote. Nandlal further reminded in a missive that the PSC has been dissolved by the President, acting in his authority conferred upon him by the Constitution. Meanwhile, Attorney-at-Law for the PSC, Selwyn Peters, in a letter addressed to the President, alleged that His Excellency acted unlawfully by suspending the Commission, since he did not follow the prescribed method as outlined in Articles 225 and 210 of the Constitution of Guyana. Given the Chief Justice's ruling in the matter on Monday, the next step would be for the Commission to submit its list of promotions to the Commissioner of Police for appointment of those persons. However, in light of the fact that the Commission is suspended and Nandlal's statement on the matter, it is unclear at this time what might be the next step forward. Reporting for the HGP Nightly News, Wendell Badri.